Howdy. Today I'll be trying to make a short video on checking the Elite 800 G2 power supply. Now, this is not an ordinary power supply. It's a 6-pin. This rail is 12 volts. That's for the CPU fan. This is another 12 volts. That's for the board. This is for the LED lights and so forth. Checking the power supply to see if it's working. You need either a paper clip or you could make up a piece of wire. Now, it's not that dangerous because 12 volts, one 10 volts or 220 volts going in, but what comes out is DC. 12 volts, 3 volts, 5 volts. So there is nothing to be afraid of. And if you have any fear, bring it for a technician or somebody who knows what they're about to check for you. Now, to check to see if this unit is working, I've got this piece of wire. That doesn't mean if the fan start turning that the power supply is good. All men or women who are interested in electronics or tracing anything should have a multi-purpose meter. It doesn't have to be one like this. It could be a cheap meter. 5 volts, $1, $2, whatever, you must have a meter. But I will not be checking the voltages of these rails. I will just show you all what to do to see if the power supply is working. And I'll make a next video how to check the rails for the voltage to see if it have the correct voltage. Now here it has 12 volts CPU, which is 15 amps, 12 volts main, which also is 15 amps, 12 volts standby, which is 1.3, and minus 12 volts. It's a maximum power output of 200 watts. Now to check any power supply, it doesn't have to be this one, but all power supplies are the same thing. They are standard. You would locate the green wire. This is the green wire. You would check. This is 1, 2. It's on the second row. 1, 2. So you'd push the wire in. The paper clip would have been better, but I cannot find a paper clip. You push it in and you would get a black. Now you could either use this rail or you could use this rail. Any black will do. And you push this in here. Once you've done that, you would plug it in. Once it's plugged in, you would check it to make sure you have the right just check to make sure everything is correct. Any mistake you do would be your fault and not mine. I'm not responsible for anything. And then you put on your power. I guess you could hear the fan. You could hear the fan is turning. But since the fan is turning, that doesn't mean the power supply is good. If for some reason your components are not working properly, which means one of the rails is giving out the wrong voltage. This is it for this short video. If you find it was informative, please like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell icon so you'll be notified of further videos. The next video, I will show you all how to test this power supply with the multimeter and what voltages you'll be looking out for. Thank you and goodbye.